Hey guys, it's Chris, and in today's video, I'm showing off my haul from Mall of New Hampshire and Newbury Comics. Over the weekend, me and a buddy, shout out to Ryan, we decided to go to Manchester, and they have the Mall of New Hampshire there, so we did a little bit of shopping, and then on our way back, we stopped at West Lebanon, and we got Newbury Comics. So I got to snag a couple of things. I'm not going to say much, but I thought they were pretty cool, so that's what today's video is about, going over the haul. I mean, the Mall of New Hampshire it's a good mall. It's a decent mall. Where I live, there's not really any really good malls. You got to travel outside of the state, or you got to travel to like New Hampshire, Massachusetts, or even like New York. It's not like a massive mall, but I still thought I got some pretty cool stuff. They had a Spencer's, Hot Topic, a new store called Showcase where you could get KSI's and Logan Paul's Prime. You could get G Fuel. They had like an FYE, a GameStop. So I try to complete sets for my pop. So I'm glad I got to snag a couple new ones. I can't wait to show you guys. Today's video is sponsored by Raise Energy by Rep Sports. Their website will be in the description. Use my coupon code. You'll get 15% off your next purchase on all items on the website. Demand more. Be more. Let's get into it. Starting off, we have Green Goblin from the new set of the Spider-Man No Way Home pops. So they released 9 more pops for a new set for Spider-Man No Way Home. So this is part of the second set. I got Green Goblin and another villain, but we'll see him in a minute. He's got his glider. He kind of looks like the Green Goblin from the end of the movie, like when he fights Tom Holland's Spidey. That's what he kind of looks like. His clothes are all ripped up. His glider's kind of beat up. He doesn't got his goggles on. I was glad I got to get the Green Goblin because him and the other villain I have on the Funko Pop, they're worth 21 bucks a piece. So got a little warm in my room. I had to roll up my sleeves. I was like, I wore this long sleeve thinking it was going to be cold in here. And no, it's pretty warm. Next, we have Electro. Now, this is Electro after, he gets his body back and he's not the blue Electro from The Amazing Spider-Man. And this is even after he gets the arc reactor after Green Goblin kills Aunt May. So this is him in his suit with the arc reactor in his chest, and then he's got all the yellow electricity around him. I do like his look where he's got all the electricity around his eyes, and it's not blue, it's yellow. It's more accurate to the comic book. And even in the movie, they give him the construction worker suit, so he kind of still has got part of that on when he gets his new Electro suit. He's got the arc reactor. So I was glad they definitely leaned more towards the comic book aspect of Electro in No Way Home. I got my body back, and he wants some of that new energy, which is obviously different energy because he's in a different universe. So he wants some of that new energy and that arc reactor. Who are you? I'm Electro. Sends him in the water, drowning. That was from The Amazing Spider-Man 2, but I just love that. And The Amazing Spider-Man 2 gets a lot of hate, but I will say they did Electro pretty good. Even if he was blue. The design wasn't very good, but him as a character, Jamie Foxx being casted as Electro, was good. Was perfect, I thought. Hot Topic, I got Electro and Green Goblin there. And then the other new sets I got at like Spencer's and the Showcase. That was one where I got one of the rare ones, which I was pretty happy because they're so hard to find. Next, we have Daemon Targaryen from House of the Dragon. I actually really liked House of the Dragon. I quite enjoyed it. My only complaint of the show is a lot of the names are hard to pronounce. Like, even in Game of Thrones, some of the names are hard to pronounce. They got, like, Aegon II, and then Rhaenyra Targaryen's got an Aegon, and then there's a Viserys, and then Rhaenyra Targaryen, his daughter, names one of her kids Viserys. So just all the some of the names are confusing. Alicent Hightower has an Aegon. Rhaenyra Targaryen has an Aegon, where that's Aegon II, and just the whole name thing got to me. Daemon choking his wife. Dreams didn't make us kings. Dragons did. I managed to get Cyrax, the Rhaenyra Targaryen's dragon from House of the Dragon. Which is funny how it says House of the Dragon on the box, but then underneath it says Day of the Dragon. So I didn't know what that was. I'm assuming that's just a day dedicated to dragons. And when I went to that showcase, they said they had like 4 of these. And this was the one left, and I got to manage to buy it. And they said that same day, 3 different people bought this one because they knew how rare the dragons are to collect for the pops, especially the Game of Thrones ones. Like, I got them all, but Drago, and that one's still like $70. So I was so happy I was managed to at least get Cyrax, one of the main dragons they show a lot in House of the Dragon. Yeah, because it's Rhaenyra Targaryen's dragon, that's why. You got Caraxes, Sea Smoke, and Cyrax. And I know like the other 4 I can't really pronounce, so that's why Cyrax is one of my favorite, because he's easy to pronounce. And then same with Daemon Targaryen's dragon, Caraxes. He's the red dragon. My favorite color is red, so that's why I like him. And it's easy to pronounce. He's got his green eyes, and he's got his tongue and his wings. When he lands on the little stairs, and he's Rhaenyra Targaryen's riding him. Like, yeah, fuck with me. I dare to fuck with me. Fuck with me. Come on. I got a dragon. I got to snag a Scream shirt from Spencer's. Pretty slick, pretty awesome. Got Ghostface on it, horror, VHS, because you know VHS, 90s. I needed a new Scream shirt, so that's why I figured I'd pick up a new Scream shirt. Something to wear for my Scream 6 review. I'm pretty excited for Scream 6, so I had to get a shirt, you know, new shirt. At Newbury Comics, I managed to snag a couple pretty good comic books. First, we have King Spawn, which this is part of the newer set. On the back, it says December 2022. So I asked my dad, I was like, they did a King Spawn? And he's like, it's a new issue, new series. I was like, definitely. But I thought it was pretty cool. It's got Spawn on it. He's lunging at you. And this is issue 16. And this one was only like $3-4. So pretty good price. I do like Newbury Comics. Their prices are pretty good. They're almost like Mountain Treasures. $1, $2. But I like how Newbury and Mountain Treasures, their prices are basically matched. Like, comic books aren't overpriced, and that's what I like. King Spawn. Next, we have Saturday Morning Adventures, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I did really like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies by Michael Bay. The first one's a lot better than the second one, Out of Shadows. But even the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the 90s, those movies were good. But the main reason why I picked up this issue is because the cover basically looks like the animation style that they used for the 90s cartoon. It has a lot of very 90s cartoon vibes to it. The Foot Clan are robots. This is issue number 3. And the last item of the haul is the first edition Spider-Man The Lost Hunt. Now this is part of a newer series, but this is the first issue. First edition, and it's got Kraven the Hunter. It's got Spidey on some like tombstone, gravestones. Kraven's got his knife, and it's about the lost hunt. It's basically about Kraven the Hunter hunting Spider-Man. Spider-Man's got his red and blue suit. Yep, his red and blue suit, and it looks kind of like the web suit from the Tobey movies. What was your favorite item from this haul? Let me know down in the comments or direct message me on Twitter, Facebook, wherever. And if you want me to do more hauls like these, hit that like button so then I know that you guys like these videos. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, don't forget that like and subscribe button. Peace.